Are we out there? Hello. Are we out there? Hello. Gotta mute myself. How's everybody doing? It's Friday. It's Friday the 13th. Crazy. What timing? Oh, thank you. I've got a story to tell. Ken and Boot is in the house, and Soul and Lisa is in the house. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Cheers to you. Yay, it's Friday. And such an auspicious one. I just came off of the beach, guys, and you will never guess who I found there. It was quite a good one. Steinkern. I've got the leaping stag instead of the moose. I knew somebody was gonna ask where's the moose. Well, you can see out the window. It has been foggy and cloudy and rainy and the kind of weather that we're known for at the coast. It's been an all sorts kind of day, and I wouldn't have gone down to the beach to go rock hunting because it's not exactly season yet, although we have had some storms. But there were a couple of fellas that wanted to go down there. Yes, happy Friday the 13th. I just saw Sandmaker go by. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to all of you and all y'all that are just listening that aren't playing in the chat as well. Happy 13th to you, and Steinkern to you as well. Feel free to jump into the chat at any time. Plus, I'd like to get it out of the way ahead of time. I don't always see everyone's comments. In fact, I can't remember who it was, like Jeff or Bob or Ken or somebody had this great Doctor Who joke last week, and it flew over my head, it flew over everybody's heads, and I think he even lamented and tried to go back and explain it. So if you have a comment or if you've said something really clever, feel free to repeat it until I'm bludgeoned over the head with it. And if you put something in all caps, especially if it's a question, I'm more likely to see it. And so I'd be happy to. All right. And Jeff is in the house. Or maybe it was Brian. I can't remember, but somebody. Okay, not a Whovian. But yeah, somebody had a great little Doctor Who shtick, and I know that I've missed some of Ken's. You guys are all very, very quick and clever, so I don't always come to Friday as sharp as some blades. I might be a bit dull from the week, and so at any rate, I'm so excited. I'm not yelling, I'm asking a question. Yeah, but see, I saw it, so it totally works. And Cheryl's in the house, it looks like. And I'm sorry, I'm dazing off over in that direction to make sure I'm not missing anything. But I did meet the podcast down on the beach, all but Kurt, and it was amazing. So somehow on Theo's way to Kyle's house, because Kyle and I are in a proximity, he somehow ended up on the beach, and so we had a brief but spectacular meeting, the three of us. And so if you felt like a tremor in the force, that's what was going on. And it was really awesome. And I'm sorry that it wasn't longer. And I kind of wish I was going out to the desert with the gentlemen on their Sunstone expedition, but they're sure to have some wonderful content from that, and I got stuff that I have to do, and I gotta hang out with you guys. This makes me available. And so let's see, let me catch up here really quick on the chat. Got Cheryl in the house, and Oh, okay. Soul Adventurers is like, yeah, that's me. Doubling down, just being thorough. John, it's so funny because people call me Ozone sometimes in chats when they don't know I'm Karen, and so I get doubled down on a fair amount as well. Let's see. Did I just say John? Did I think it or did I say it out loud? It's that kind of Friday. Is anybody else having that kind of Friday? I mean, you can only imagine how discombobulated I am after having just come down from the beach with Kyle and Theo and all of the mayhem and tangenting that we did. All right. Right? We're just twice as special. This is Cheryl. Yeah. I mean, it's great to have some aliases because then you get like lots of greetings. And it's Freaky Friday. Yeah, Friday the 13th. God love it. Getting the good mojo going. We did find some cool things on the beach. I am empty-handed because I get the beach all the time, and so I kept on just throwing rocks at Theo, and he kept on catching them, like the bones and that sort of thing. So I'm sure that you guys will see his spoils from that. Okay, so Ken says that heart reaction thingy is in our chat boxes again. Apparently, you can turn that off in advanced settings. Oh my gosh. Where? If anybody is versed in this, let me know. I would love to do it for you guys. I know there's that weird heart thing, and so there's somebody had to go and press it. Should we just like, oh, what's this? Like press it like the whole time? That won't be annoying. Oh no! And like, oh, there's flowers. I didn't even know that you could just do whatever emoji. You may go empty-handed, but I am empty-headed. Go figure. Says John. I think that we're sharing both this evening. Kyle has done it. Okay, there's a chance that Kyle might jump in. Because I think that Theo was actually dragging behind. Originally, we were all together on the beach, and then Kyle had to peel off, and then I had to peel off, and Theo was the sole survivor on the beach, like as the sun was going down, as you can see, and I'm pretty darn sure that he found something cool that we didn't help him with, so very, very good. Okay, somebody's like laughing super hard, so I need to back up and find out. Oh, it's like saying Beetlejuice. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, let's get Kyle up in here. Kyle, like, and see if he's hearing it, because he could just be at home waiting for Theo to get there, or playing with River or something like that. Theo's out there talking with a seal, which was bigger than he thought it was going to be. Like making friends with all of the marine creatures and communing with nature. You can totally see that. Okay, and Bart is in the house. Good to see you, Bart. And laptop. I think if you change the orientation of your phone, Ken, it won't show. Oh, I see. It's on a laptop, and so you just turn the laptop on its side. The reason why I'm like a little worried about getting into the special stuff is I tried to do that last time when we were trying to change the orientation of the phone, and I just had to start the live stream over, and so I can try. Rock Twister is here. Good to see you. But I also don't want to disrupt our lovely live stream. Turn the laptop. Yeah. Hey, Rufo, Chris is here. You're in California, are you not, Rufo? Congratulations if you are. That is super cool. I thought I saw maybe a post go by. That's some news worth mentioning, since I think that has been your destination for quite some time now. I can wait. No need to discombobulate the room. Okay, so just knowing that we can do it, and then if somebody comes onto the stream that knows how to adjust that, because I don't think I saw it when I was going. I had to go into special stuff, the settings, to make sure that we were horizontal today, and look, it worked. Yay! You know, those little victories that make everything more better in life. So, Chris is in Cali. 6.5 hours at the DMV. Oh my gosh, that's something that I don't miss. Somebody had to go press the hearts again. About California. So sorry about that, Chris. I love that, small town DMVs. Annie's here. Good to see you. Just got a message that Theo and Kyle get to have pizza. I want to have pizza. So, Ken, you live on the West Coast? You used to, right? Didn't you used to be here? Yeah, boy. The big cities all have those wonderful DMVs, and these little cities, you can walk in and they know you, and and they get you through in 15 minutes, like a best kept secret about a small town, I think. West coast of Florida. Okay, Ken. We'll accept that. Okay, so I told you that there would be surprises for this live stream tonight. I did not know exactly what I was going to do, although you can see that there's a bunch of stuff back there. When I was going through some of the material, looking for some of my old stock turquoise and that sort of thing, I was rooting around trying to find this box, and it's like a large flat box. How do you lose that? But I don't know if anybody else has a garage like mine, but it was scary. And there's a lot of smaller material beads and weird stuff from, I don't know, about 25 years ago, maybe 30. And that's just been kind of getting added to and subtracted from. Surprises are fun. And then I missed something else from Jeff, so I'll have to wait for that to come back through. But I found the box, and a lot of these things are going to be going actually onto the hair sticks. We discovered that Rocky Mountain Bear's hair sticks were from some old stock turquoise last week, and I have been just trying to find. Look, I caught my finger. That must be what that's for. It's like a finger hole for your light. I was gesturing back there. Looking all over for it because I wanted some more material for the hair sticks, and I knew that somewhere I had a ton of rock beads and that sort of thing left over from back when I used to go to the gem show a lot, and I used rock beads a lot more in necklaces and that sort of thing. So I'm gonna catch up on the chat really quick because hold on, I did miss some stuff. So it looks like Jeff is going to be heading south. Very, very cool. Heading south for the winter, are you? Sounds like a cool trip is going to happen. Right. DMV on Mondays and Fridays are a bad idea, says Cheryl, and I would have to double down once again on that. And okay, cool. Jeff, have a great trip. That sounds like it's going to be super fun. And yeah, Chris knew, the grin and bear it due to the day that he and his partner could go at the same time. And Blind Squirrel Rocks is in the house. Good to see ya. All right. Oh, you're a truck driver. Oh, how cool. Steve used to drive truck. It does take you to some very, very cool places. Hopefully you'll have a chance to get around. Hey, Laura. Welcome in. We're here for the Friday night live. It's about rocks and hanging out mostly, so you'll have to excuse us when we go off on tangents, which we often do. And the intro is typically just exactly that. I was explaining what we're going to get to, though, and so I should probably get on with it already. And so here's this box of stuff. We're going to kind of fiddle-faddle through there. That's what I thought we were going to do, though. Wow, she got me back on track. And but because I hung out with the podcast crew this evening, I got an unexpected box. And this unexpected box is from Theo. And Theo asked me, like, literally I was jumping up in the truck and he was disembarking as well. And he was like, "What are you going to do for the live tonight?" I'm like, "I don't know." And he's like, "Why don't you do an unboxing?" I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's a great idea." And so we're going to look through the stuff. Hey, Kyle's in the house. Oh, Kyle. I'm jealous of pizza, first of all. And then second of all, Kyle, how do you get rid of the little hearts? I'm, of course, broadcasting through my phone, so I'm not entirely sure how I go in there and get rid of the hearts. And somebody said that you had cracked the code. You're at that level of the game where you figure out how to get rid of those things. And there they go again. So somebody had to go and press it. And then we'll get into my box. Laura says that she has binge watched for a few days now. Can't wait to hunt on the beach. Oh, that's so cool. Well, we were just there today. Laura, usually there's a season. Okay, so hold that thought, Laura, or I'll try to hold the thought. And Kyle says you can only get rid of the hearts before you set up a live. Okay. So I'll do it next time, you guys. You're going to have to grin and bear the torture of hearts and flowers and clown faces and whatever else ends up going on in there. Yeah, and John says to Laura, much success when you finally go to the beach. I would love to know when you're headed and what part of the coast that you're going to. And Kyle, yes, if you could send me a clip later about how to get rid of it, it would be wonderful. And can you send me a piece of pizza too? I left my dinner upstairs. I was gonna eat it while I was setting up the live, and I forgot. And so, oh well. And Rachel is in the house as well. Hey, Rachel, good to see you for all intents and purposes this evening. And we're going to go through some of that old stock, but I think first it would be fun to go through the box that sorry, I just got sidetracked there for a second. Theo did hook me up with this evening. And I have no idea what's in here. So it's going to be a total surprise for all of us all at the same time. So I'm pretty excited about it. You can tell. I mean, Theo, like, I know, like, I gave him a little box of things that just in case he, like, struck out on the beach could have. I'm going to have to, like, send him yet another box because even just looking at the top of this thing, I was like, oh. Yeah, totally. So Laura says she was answering my question about where she was headed, and she's going to Manzanita and Neatarts and Carl G. Washburn. Yep, all state parks. And so you're in the area like that. You could maybe, there's always Short Beach and the I love Oceanside, and some of these places are showing gravel, so I don't know when you're going, but watch the tide, never turn your back to the ocean, and of course low tide is a great time to go, but like some of them are very specific, like you have to kind of go on a low tide to the ocean side if you want to go through the tunnel, that sort of thing. But yeah, there's already a little bit of gravel showing in some places, and we found a few things. We didn't find any agates, and so if you guys are specifically looking for agates, don't know, but there's always cool things on the beach, and there's never a wasted day, hanging out in nature, talking to seals and that sort of thing, as Theo will tell you. All right. Drum roll, please, for the Theo unboxing. Yeah, so excited. Yes, Oceanside, says Laura. Excellent. You're gonna have a blast. I'm already seeing videos happening from over there. I guess they're having some really nice erosion. So can't beat that with a stick. Very cool. I mean, yeah. There's so many. You can't swing a cat and not hit something beautiful. It's all good. Yeah, watching the tides. Found a couple things too, mostly caught water. Yeah, no kidding, Kyle. It was a little bit wet. Like, I was cold enough and wet enough when I got home. I just decided to leave her be. Oh, and some chocolate pie? Gosh, you guys are killing me. Kyle and Theo are eating good tonight. So yeah, Ken says any day on the beach is a good day. Saw someone using sticks as buttons for his tunic. Oh, that's super cool. So Randy Sandmaker said something about somebody using hair sticks as buttons for a tunic. I love that idea. I'd love to see pictures of that. Sandmaker, are you still part of our Discord? It would be super cool to see what you're talking about. And Chris, thank you for swooping in. It's always super good to see you. And again, congratulations for landing in California and, getting started with some of the stuff like the DMV and whatnot. Smooth sailing from here on out, hopefully. And there's Fastest in the house and just made ribs, and that sounds really good too. Not a spoiler, but I might have found one that ended up in Theo's bag, but it's like about 15 million years old. So I just found a rib. And Rockin' Wheelers is in the house. Good to see you, Joseph. And just woke up from a beauty nap. I bet you're feeling very, very beautiful right now. And ooh, Chris is having cod. That sounds really good. White sauce and pasta. Num num num. Okay, so yeah, Chris, go ahead and lurk away and join in when you need to give us one of your super cool comments. Pizza rolls with sour cream Jeff is having. I love hearing all this, especially since my dinner is sitting there getting cold upstairs. Just making the keyboard saucy right now. I love it. Meatball sub and JoJo's. My gosh, Ken. I was going to just have like one of those chicken sausages and I put some cheese inside and I cut it in half and fried it that way and then closed it and put some cheese, some sharp cheddar. And then he had a vanilla cream horn. Oh, wow. This is like the Food Channel right now. Double Whopper, says Boot. Oh no. See, like if we were doing one of the sales live streams or something like that, I'd be like, ta-ta for now. You guys go ahead and watch some pretty rock like spin around on the carousel and I'm gonna get my food on. But we're not around long enough for that. And so it would be much more fun to get into the box of treats, I think. And who doesn't love cream horns, right, Jeff? Okay, Lisa, French Reed pizza? I need to hear about what that is. That sounds interesting. But thank you, Rock Twister. That was caring and kind of you to suggest. I really appreciate that. I just won't keep you guys waiting. I'm not that hungry. You know, honestly, like, I don't know about you guys, but after rock hounding, sometimes I'm all so pumped up and excited, and, you know, it's kind of a workout that, like, I don't even feel like eating. You know, I have my hydration here, and so we'll just hang out. And then I'll go be voracious when we're done. Okay. Oh, Italian style flatbread type thing. You can still eat when the camera is facing the other way, right? I'll just send one of the dogs to go up and get it for me. Right? Not sure that he'll come back with it. That's a good suggestion, Kyle. And Randy just finished beef and mushrooms with fried rice. Oh, I love that. That sounds really good. Much better than mine. And Rosie made some home beef run soup with veggies and rice. That sounds lovely. Yeah, it's like you can see out the window. It's a total soup kind of day. So that sounds lovely. A beef rib. I was like, I don't know what beef run is as much as I don't know what a French reed pizza is either. But, you know, I just would take the vow or vote of ignorance and have you guys explain to me what I'm missing. All right, I think that we should get into this box of Theos. Now, I'm also wondering if my phone's gonna permit this. And so we'll move it over first and see if this is even gonna work. Man, I'm rosy from having been out on the beach. It wasn't that cold, but it was raining. And so okay, this is better than guess why the porta pot-ing fell over. Right. I couldn't say that for a second. What's in the box? I know. There's something in the box. We're gonna see. Okay, I guess I should probably turn this around first. There we go. And that's what the box looks like. So exciting. And I kind of knew that there might be a box involved, but I didn't expect a big box. I thought like a little box with maybe a thing or two, because you guys have to know, like, Theo is super generous. So is Kyle, and Kurt for that matter. Like, everybody is super rad. Well, everybody in the whole rock community, as you guys know. But when somebody comes to town, you kind of know that there's going to be a box exchange. And so the times that I've met folks, it's always been super fun to exchange stuff. Well, I've already had kind of box exchange opportunities with Theo, so it wasn't like I was expecting anything. And I had some things from the beach, but only just in case he struck out. So he did show me right away that he had some iris. And so he was super excited about this. And so I was even running late getting Steve from work, and he's like, look, wait, don't go, look. And so I wonder if we're gonna, that's probably not bright enough, but that is for sure some iris, and that'll be like the best iris that I have. I wonder, I'm thinking to myself, oh, I should use my phone to backlight this. It would be a better backlight for, getting iris. And yeah, my phone is the workhorse right now. So that's not going to work. How about this guy? It is. And it's even prettier when it works. So I'm going to try to get it to iris for you guys. For one thing, that's not in focus for you. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna tweak on this for a little bit, not to belabor it, but it would be really worthwhile if I can get it to iris for you. And actually, Theo is a magician when it comes to this in his videos and stuff, because it is really hard to get iris agate to behave on camera. When I was making my video, it was like pulling teeth to get it to do its thing. Just moving it around, trying to see if I can get the thing. You're seeing a little bit of it, and it would help if I had a dark room. You can kind of see like some of the rainbow traveling through that thing. But all right, I won't shine the light in your face anymore. But yeah, super cool piece of iris agate to start off with, which is one of the things that they are absolutely famous for in Montana. Okay, and I missed some chat, so I'll let you. Okay, wrong answers only. What is that? I'm going to start off with Van Gogh's ear. And you guys can all tell me what that is. But I'd say looks like a sad artist lost ear. And I'm going to try to improve that really quick, guys. Yeah, that's crisper. Boom, baby. Thanks, Kyle. And Ken was right. All we had to do is Beetlejuice Kyle into the chat. All right, so going back. In the chat, while you guys think to yourselves, what in the world is that thing? Or it looks like maybe it could be, you know, a fossilized cow patty. I don't know. Spoilers. I don't know. Okay, talking about some SpaceX. And oh, thank you very much. Who was that? Somebody, Ken, I think, suggested the like button. Thank you very much, Ken. I really, really appreciate that. Folks thought that the iris was a Preda. And oh yeah, John was reminding everyone to switch from top chat to live chat for sure. We have rotten egg from Rachel. Thank you, Rachel. That's a good guess. Like a super rotten egg. That like looks like a rotten 100-year-old egg, you know. I don't know if any of you all have eaten those. I'm not that risk oriented when it comes to food. And Joseph wants to rock hound in Montana, right? Petrified Van Gogh. Yes. That's my vote. Ears burning all the time, Kyle. Does your ear look like this perchance? Is this what happens when your ears burn all the time? After a little while, you have this in front of us. Sandmaker for the win. Copperlight, weird mineral. Copperlight says boot. Weird mineral says Sonia. A spleen. Sandmaker. Yes, after a car wreck. Got it right. Very nice. And welcome in, Sonia. It's good to see you. Welcome to the Happy Friday. It's petrified mud, says Annie. Yes, I agree. It's very petrified-y and muddy. It looks like something that like you really don't want to find at the back of your refrigerator, like full-on mystery. Kyle concurs, it does. Is it fluffy? Well, let's check it out. No. Nope, it's not fluffy. So, looks like something scraped off of your shoe, says Lisa. Yeah. Cadbury Easter egg 5 years later. Oh man, that's the Easter egg that everybody forgot where it was hidden, right? And then you find it. Oh, okay. There's some clarification. I know what this is now. Hey, it's Slim Pickens. He's in the house. Good to see you. Welcome to the Rockin' Friday with us all. Petrified pterodactyl dropping. I like that, Jeff. Lisa's channeling the stones. Oh, okay. So Spot is talking about Jared, who showed a sample of a fluffy rock that was like newspaper. I remember that. Grandma's Christmas cake. Yeah, that that becomes a doorstop, right, Sonia? All right, I like it. Wrong answers only. So this looks like a oyster, guys. It looks like an oyster fossil. How fabulous! One of the fossils from Florida, I'm guessing, and they're so spectacular. Not only because of their, like, oftentimes the calcification, but also they come pre-prepped. We were talking about that today while we were walking through a bunch of course, basalt and the beach matrix that we have here. Most of the time, the stuff is pretty well embedded in that stuff. And Jenny's in the house. Good to see you, Jenny. Thank you for joining. We're looking at a box that is compliments of Theo. Can I zoom out any more than that? No, I guess not. Okay. We're that close for life. All right. So we had a piece of iris agate and a beautiful fossil from Florida, I'm guessing. Or that could be one of the fossil shells from Montana also. Not sure. We're going to have to get the Theo notes, the cliff notes. So Theo is so awesome. And he explained this one to me. He wouldn't let me leave the parking lot at the beach until we discussed this. So he realized that I was probably super duper nervous about touching the ammonite to polish it. Let me take it out of the package. So this is ammonite, and if you don't know, which most of you in the chat, I believe, know everything about this stuff. Pigeon blood ruby, welcome in. It might be cool to copper electroform the oyster. Yeah, that would be gorgeous. I don't have that rig, but that's a wonderful idea. So let's see. It's decent as far as our magnification. I wonder if I can get a little bit closer for you. Whoa, that's really much, much closer. Well, that's up close and personal. Nice polish, huh? So I have some rough that Theo gave me, and I am imagining at this time he's going like, huh, Karen never asked for a second cup of Folgers crystals at home, but no, she has that rough, and I've never seen her polish it. And then he explained that, like, he thought maybe I was a little nervous to do so, and he's absolutely right. And so he gave me a finished piece. And you know that this is going to make a special piece of jewelry that I will keep and cherish forever. And so I can't wait to play with some stones and create a super duper cool personal piece with this gorgeous piece of ammonite that Theo gave me, because I'm too nervous to pull the trigger on the rough stuff that I think he gave me like a year ago. So it's wonderful when friends know you well enough to know what to give you. How sweet. And so this is gorgeous. The phone camera isn't doing anywhere near the justice of this thing. It's got like just so many colors. And it's neat that so Kyle has the fire obsidian, and Theo totally has the rainbows going with that ammonite. And these two dudes are like just masters as far as that stuff goes. All right. Purtis is John. Catching up a little bit as we look at box of rocks here from Theo. Yeah, super gorgeous is what everybody. And Boot was asking about putting epoxy on. Yes, typically you want to epoxy, like kind of do almost like a doublet type of thing. You know, like the cap. Somebody else hit the heart button. You guys, I just think it's funny now. It's not as annoying as it is to me funny. Sorry, guys. All right. Is that a chill pill? Ah, yes, it is. I always wanted to see one. That is the chilliest pill for sure. All right, that's now its nickname for sure. I'm gonna set that chill pill probably with like, I don't know, like a red sunstone or something like that. Like make kind of an amalgam piece, like a multi-stone piece. Cannot wait to see what you do with that amazing stone. Thank you, Twister. You guys will all come along for the ride, no doubt about it. I wish my phone camera worked that good. I don't know. Like this particular one is a the Samsung 21 special whatever. And it does pretty good. But I was on the beach with Kyle today, and he was using his new phone, I believe. And that thing had like the zoom from oh my gosh. And so, Kyle, like, what do you have? Because didn't you say you had it on like 25 Zoom or something? I think I maxed out at 12. Amylite and chill, no doubt. I'm going to chill and Amylite out. I love it. And so what I've got in my hand that I'm just teasing you guys with is a piece of ironstone that he made into a cab. You guys probably remember that he went to ironstone heaven with, I think, Montana Rock Mom when he was on the trip to go meet Kyle for the first time out in Wyoming. Another trip that I wish I had been able to go on with you guys, but unfortunately had family obligations. Oh, only 20 times Zoom. Okay, yeah, the Samsung S23 Ultra. So it's way more ultra-er than my lowly 21 Ultra. I want that camera that you have, man. Oh, but Kyle, didn't you say that you don't like the way that it changes the volume when you use the zoom? We're gonna have to talk about that because that might be weird for video taking. Kyle can see Russia, right? They don't allow Kyle in Alaska because they think he's a spy. Zoom, says Boot. Yep. And I missed a good one from Squirrel, it looks like. Oh, that is Squirrel. Yeah, Squirrel said that about Kyle seeing Russia. And Rachel says Kyle had to go through a lot to get that fancy phone. Heck yeah. Yeah, you did. But Kyle deserves nice things, and so it was worth the battle. Anyways, that's the ironstone, the way that it looks like. So if you guys did see that super cool video with Montana Rock Mom and Theo getting, I'm pretty sure, the ironstone. I know at least there was the one with the blue forest. I think that also had ironstone in it. At any rate, yes, that's what that looks like. More box. I love swimming through the box. How much fun. It's like Christmas. Right? Yeah, John, he can see Russia from his backyard. So yeah, when you zoom, it enhances the audio, which is kind of weird. Like, it really is a spy camera. Like, you're zooming in on hearing, you know, like a person's conversation from across a mall or something. Like, so I guess there's like potentially some creep factor to that, but we won't go there. You gotta whisper when you zoom. Yeah, like strange things that we have to deal with in modern technology. Montana agates should be on your bucket list. I think that there are some in here. I believe that this guy here looks like a Montani. It's very gooey. Actually, this looks like petrified wood to me. It's an agate for sure, but this looks like agatized petrified wood. Place your bets, folks. What do we think? And it was pretty funny because I was like, oh yeah, you know, it's this here that is making me feel that way. So I was like, oh sweet, because he's like, yeah, there's some Montana in there. I just got a new saw blade, but I actually haven't had time to switch blades. Special orders are kind of standing in the way of that right now. And I was like, wait, maybe I don't switch my blade and I really, really ruin the old blade first on these, or I could switch the blade, but then I'm going to have a dull blade after I'm done with them. Because you guys all know like how hardcore the Montana agates are. That's some like juicy, gooey goodness for sure. So, yeah, bring a 55-gallon bucket, says Blind Squirrel Rocks to Laura about that for sure. And John says that you can maybe disengage that audio zoom, which would be super cool. And of course, Kyle's going to look into that. And and I'm sure then he's going to share that technology with everybody, just like the getting rid of the hearts thing. And Kyle says that he's been whispering when he zooms lately, or not talking. That's pretty funny. And so John, Karen is the wood in the back of the box. I think that there's a huge piece in the back of the box. Yeah, agate woods. I think that Theo understands my absolute obsession with petrified wood, and agate petrified wood is just like how many, you know, two great tastes that taste great together, and then some. And so I don't know what's in the box, but cut, right? I'm just wondering, Randy, if I should change my blade first, or if I should wear out the old blade even more on these rocks before. So Rock Twister says use old blade first on them for sure. Yeah, okay. There's one vote, and I would have to agree because I don't want to ruin the new blade. I'm so excited about having a blade that works, you guys. That's a nice one looking. Yeah, for sure. I can't wait to get to that. So he's like, get on with it, eh? So Joseph is saying that we're being watched by great grandbabies. How cool. 6, 4, and 3. Hey guys. Hey, Joseph's grandbabies. Good to see you. And they asked about who are you? And I informed them you are one bad pajama when it comes to making jewelry. They be watching. Oh, that's so sweet, Joseph. Thank you so much. Somebody put off the hearts for that. Awesome. And hello to all the great grandbabies. How very sweet that you guys are into rocks. I love it. Love them rocks, guys. The Countryside Rock Hound is in the house. Thank you for coming. I love finding the pet wood, especially here where I live. It's hardly abundant. Wherever I find it, I literally freak out. Yeah, awesome. Welcome in, Countryside. And we'd love to know where, not necessarily exactly where, but whereabouts might that be. It's always exciting to find the petrified woods, you guys, right? I love it. Old blade first, says John. Yeah. And Spot says, oh dear, I'm old enough to remember that commercial. Hey, so am I. But I think that age is all just a construct, and I identify as somebody much younger. So there's that. Old Slim Pickens got to run for now. Thanks for the fun ozone later days to y'all, and cheers to you, Slim Pickens, and hope to see some more killer stuff on your bench. I've been loving watching the turquoise and the silver stuff. Ooh, shells, says Blind Squirrel Rocks. And Boot has some thunder eggs to cut tomorrow. Awesome. And oh no, I didn't hear about that actually, Jenny, about David taking a break from YouTube. But yeah, absolutely. I enjoy his, and I've learned so much about turquoise from his lives, and of course other rocks. But oh my gosh! And so you know what, guys, we'll go ahead and we'll try to make up for David being gone with some stuff. And you know, David, if you're out there, take a break, and we'll be here when you come back, and take care of yourself for sure. There's fast 50 miles of core. We dress our blades till there isn't any diamond matrix left. They cut like new until they're dead. Yeah, shoot, you know, if there's fast, we probably need to talk about like dressing for one thing. And then I think that I have a wonk to my blade is one of the biggest problems that I have. And so like it's causing problems because I think that it's bent. And so I just knew that I needed a new one because I don't want to burn out the motor on my saw because it's trying to work too hard, if that makes sense. But I'd love to talk to you about that because I actually, I don't go that deep as far as like the cutting side of the lapidary. This 10-inch saw was my first saw that I got to own by myself, which was pretty exciting, that is. And so Countryside is in Northern California. Cheers. I'm from Northern California. So awesome. Welcome in. And Tyler's here. Good to see you. Geode Cracker and Collector is here tonight with us. Good to see you. We're looking at like this one shelf for way too long because I'm checking out the chat. But we are going through a box of rocks that Theo literally just handed me about an hour and a half ago, maybe a little bit longer. So I probably should get back to it and rotate this bad boy. It looked like this when I first brought it out of the box, and we've got these beautiful shells. And you know, Theo, stop not liking shells. And so we've got, like, I am always so tickled to get beach stuff from especially ancient beaches. Like other beaches, great. But I mean, look at this thing. Look at that. How fabulous a fossil collection. And again, like I cannot base my guesses as to where this might be from, if it's a Florida or if it's a Montana. I don't know enough about the fossils from each place, but I would imagine that it's from one or the other. He did show me something that just absolutely knocked me off my feet, but I got video of it. It's not like it was for me. That he found that was from Devonian era that he found in Montana. Spectacular. And so you guys will be able to see that either in my footage or when he decides to let his footage out, because believe me, I took some footage. So anyways, gorgeous fossil collection, death plate from let's see, I'm collecting your thoughts in the chat really quick here. So Tyler is talking about needing some Indiana Creek action. I heard you. Does that still happen during the wintertime? Shoot, I need some fishing too. I heard that. And Blind Squirrel Rocks is talking about getting some rain. We totally got rained on the beach today too. And so it sounds like folks are getting some rain. You know, it's good for rock hounding if it doesn't make everything too sloppy to get out to, which is pretty awesome. And I am well. Thank you, Tyler. And I hope you are well as well. It looks like Florida Shell Matrix. It does, Lisa. I just don't know enough. And so thank you. Thank you for the assist. 71 away from 10K. Awesome, Tyler. Fantastic. Congrats on that. Keep on keeping on. Woo. Yeah, Jeff says it looks like Florida to him as well. Fantastic. I love the consensus. Thank you, you guys. I love crowd knowledge is so awesome. You guys are just knowledgeable. Just throw the question out there and you guys got it. You found plenty of that shell conglomerate. Awesome. I just love it. Like I said, over here on the other side of the entire country, you know, having these different shell death plates. It's super cool to compare and contrast for sure. All right. And Laura is looking forward to some rain. Well, I hope that you get some rain as well. And it looks like, so I was joking around about the, oh, it is. Okay, this is the other thing, you guys. This unboxing is like a fresh unboxing. He just handed me this box. I haven't had a chance to go through it. He didn't do any explaining. But remember how I was talking about that cabochon from the Amylite earlier? You guys, you can see it through the bag. That I was just like not pulling the trigger on the other piece of rough that he gave me because I was so afraid of it because I didn't want to ruin it. You guys, look at this color. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so rich. That's so pretty. You know, so tell me, like, would you not be super freaked out about, like, say, cutting and polishing something like this because you don't want to ruin it? You know, oftentimes with opals and with a material as stunning as this, I end up, like, I'll take it out. I'll be trying to, like, muster the gumption to take a stab at it, and I will just gaze upon it for a period of time and then put it away. Having become totally satisfied. Whoa. I wanted to get you guys closer. Look at that. Look at those pretty cherry colors in there. Oh my gosh. That's so pretty. Wow, couldn't you just like look at a video of some of this material, you know, just have somebody rotate it and have some music and just zone out for, oh, look at, there's like a green fleck in the middle. I love it. That's so neat. Like predominantly red and then like a little bit of green. That's so cool. Go slowly. Am I going too fast? How about I just like settle on a beautiful vantage point and then yeah, this is so a display piece, right? Blind Squirrel Rocks. Just beautiful. Oh, and it looks like Bob is in the house. Thank you for joining. You picked a wonderful time to get here because this Amylite is flipping amazing. Yeah. Oh, you know what would be super cool, you guys? So Rock Twister says that looks coppery. Yeah, screensaver stuff. And I'm thinking he has done enough videos about how to deal with this. For sure, Lisa, I still, believe me, when I walk to the edge of the diving board, I still have huge issues. Look at that red. Trying to muster like the bravery to not ruin a piece. He has wonderful tutorial videos about how to be awesome. I just have to graduate to awesomeness. But what I like the coppery thing, I was just thinking, how cool would it be to make a copper holder for it? That would be awesome. I love the idea, Rock Twister. That's something I don't have yet is some Amylite, no baculites or the Orthoceras. Well, Jeff, go to Montana or Canada. I think it looks like, boy, there's some really nice stuff out there. I wonder if the Amylite should be stabilized. Yes. Pigeon Blood Ruby, great question. That's part of what makes me nervous is yes. Not going fast at all. Okay. Like somebody was like, settle down. Like, not going too fast. Okay. Just trying to get you guys the eyeful because this is just insane. So pretty. I meant if you go work it, go slowly. Oh, okay. A tiny bit less scary. Yeah, absolutely, Spot. You know, I work a lot with the boulder opal, and that's kind of my deal is like I will, oh my gosh, you guys, this is so much better live too. Boy, that okay, I'm fixated, but I'm gonna move on. But oh my gosh. Okay. You guys will see more of that at some point though. I promise. Um if not to work, but maybe in a copper stand of my creation. So no, they're not in Oregon. They are Dark Crystal Magic. I believe that you're new in the chat, and so welcome and cheers to you. But these are from Montana, from Theo, whom just left just moments ago. Is this a limb cast? Holy buckets, no way. Oh my gosh. This is an insane limb cast, Theo. This is awesome. Oh, look at how delicious. That is so good. Wow. Oh, that's so fantastic. That's funny. I was like, I glanced in the direction of my limb cast today because I was filling a box of things for just the beach for him. And I looked at the limb cast and I was like, I wonder if he has any limb casts. I might need to give him some limb casts, like he gave me one. Oh, this is so good though. Oh, wow. All right. Let's see. Jeff said that maybe next year, missed your window this year. Yeah, I would endorse that. I wish I could go to Jeff. Definitely go check that out. And yeah, people are wanting to hitch a ride. Heard that. Great idea, copper holder. Yeah, I think that would be so cool. I want to create something really special to put that in. I've been thinking about that a lot, like, you know, and you guys share your thoughts in the chat as far as like your different display options. I want to put stuff on the wall. And so I was thinking about some mounting possibilities where like you have maybe like, you know, like a giant prong setting for the wall, like, you know, maybe coming out of like a super nice piece of wood or something like that. Oh, I hear you about that, Jeff. You know, putting it off until it's a no-go. That's how it was with the Sunstones this year, and then we almost didn't make it. It closes this weekend, and it sounds like Theo and Kyle, like they will be among the very, very last visitors, at least for the belt runs. I think that they're going to keep on being open for people that just want to go in the pit if you can get out there, because it's like pretty treacherous once the, you know, like winterness starts hitting that area. Nice little MCast. Yeah, definitely, says Kyle. Oh, this is what you were referring to, John. Okay, like, yeah, I'm not sure what's down deeper than John. Or, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's Blue Forest, but maybe when if Theo lands at Kyle's in time, then we might know. You might be able. You have so Jeff says he's got some nice Paulina limb casts that look like this piece. Yeah, I actually have some decent material from Paulina as well. But this is very, very special, and mine from Paulina have that pink tinge or the green tinge. Got a little blue as well. So this is different. And like I said, I am obsessed. I am absolutely obsessed with fossil wood. And this would be, what would this be considered? A trace fossil? Kind of like a Steinkern, a limb cast. Anyways, super duper, duper, duper cool. Can't emphasize. See, now I don't think I can zoom out, can I? Oh yeah, I can. Okay, so John, I thought you meant this one. Because what? Like, is a honka. So let's see. Like a plate holder made beautifully. Exactly, Rock Twister. That's what I've been kind of hoping to. Oh my gosh. No way. What? Look at this, you guys. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, so another piece of wood. Big old chunk. And this one appears to be like super agate. Highly silicified, guys. Look at that. I mean, you can see in respect to the size of my hands. I do not have monster hands like Theo does, but he is taller than you expect, by the way. You know, he always says so. In the podcast, like, or in his videos, you just don't expect him to be as tall as he is. I think that that video has a way of, oh, look at that, minimizing features somewhat. That is so delicious. Wow. And it's so, like, such a large piece. But yeah, I just wanted to get you guys a little bit closer. Sorry about the bump there. It's got some lovely cellular structure going on. And this will be a for sure candidate for my ongoing research on the identification of the wood. Look at that. That's so good. Man, I could make a thin section of that. Just let me like zoom you out for a second. Look at this. This is like a wonderful shear with the directionally, you know, there's three axis planes that you go for to identify, and it's already on one of them right here. It's so delicious. All right. Yes, Theo is tall. I know, right? But you're tall too, Kyle. So yeah, all of a sudden I'm like, wow, I'm a small person in relation to like these rock giants that roam the earth. Kyle and Theo. So let's see. So Jeff is talking about having a pink tinge to them. Yeah, it's known for like pink and blue and green limb casts there in Paulina, and so it's really exciting, you know, when you get them cleaned out, and especially I've even cut and polished some, and that pink is still there. It's not like it's going to iron out. Like, it is awesome pink limb cast agate material. So that is like exquisite wood jammin'. I agree. Countryside. Woo! So stoked on that. And so I promised myself, since I've kind of broken in the faceting machine and I'm getting my depth gauge hopefully sometime this month, that the actual experiment of making the thin sections and getting the wood identification program is going to be happening, and I'm just really excited about doing the petrified wood identification. It's going to be such a blast, and this was like packed with such care. I am wondering what kind of thing we are looking at here. I'm seeing some interesting little fossil-y stuff going on. And I am wondering if this is some of the material where... Yes, it is. Oh, man! Oh, Theo. This is some of that material that Theo was granted permission to go on to some private land where shark teeth. Yeah. And that is not shark teeth from, I can see one there. Not shark teeth from Florida, but these are shark teeth in the inland sea of Montana, I believe. So 2 of them just sitting right there, and I'm imagining that the assumption that Theo would, of course, have for me is that I'm going to have one heck of a good time rooting through this rock and seeing if there are more teeth. Like, you can see there's something interesting right there. So that, oh my gosh, and I'll bet you the forams are totally insane from this rock. So we will take a look at this material underneath the microscope too. Because, you know, look at, there's other stuff going on. Maybe wood. What's that whole thing right there? See that? And then some more right there. So not just shark teeth. And, you know, like a giveaway that we were looking at some kind of a fossil plate was that guy there. But I didn't recognize it from like some of the more common stuff. Like, you know, when you're looking at a piece of Kemmerer material, you're like, yeah, you know, that person got to go to Kemmerer and they did the thing. And then, you know, there's stuff you've never seen before. This is that ilk of holy wow. So I'm gonna catch up on your comments, and I'm going to frame those 2 shark's teeth that we got to look at before. So study that self structure in that slice. Oh yeah, definitely. So Jeff is 6'2" and your best friend is 6'6". Oh my gosh, right? And you guys are like rolling around like a couple of like Vikings or whatever. Yeah, Theo's in Montana. Thank you, Jeff. Let's see. Dark Crystal Magic asks, I'd love to know if you have a particular seller you trust for boulder opal. Yeah, Nick Hoops is good. Also, I don't know how much boulder opal, what is it? Is it 53 frogs? I always forget how many frogs, you guys. But like it's like N opals or 53 frogs, and they usually do their auctions on opalauctions.com. And you know, I just know that both of them are very trustable. I agree. Dark Crystal Magic, Queensland. Like the 2 of my favorite things come from Queensland. Of course, the boulder opal is like maybe my favorite rock. Don't tell the others. And then Queensland healers, like we have 3 of them. And so it kind of feels like I was maybe plopped down in the wrong place. But yeah, you watched the video where he found that. You totally, Jeff, me too. I was so stoked. I'll tell you, he definitely gave us a spoiler alert to the podcast crew, though. He was like, you guys will never believe what we found. And so, yeah, time for an air scribe. Yeah, Jeff. I just scored, like I said, the part for my fastening machine, so at least I get to move to the next thing on the expensive shopping list. So that will hopefully be that. Rock Vikings. Totally. You guys need to make a video. You and Theo, like, you know, with the horn helmets, and you know, you could wear some braids and, you know, just like do the like walking away from an exploding something, I guess. So Jeff, your ancestry is Scottish. Well, that probably means that you've got some of the Viking in there, right? What clan, Jeff? But your light brown hair and blue eyes. Yeah, actually, there's a lot of Viking in Scotland. Yeah, Kyle, do it. All right, so you guys, like when I get off of the pot or the live stream, I'm playing with this right away. That is so cool. I can't believe I'm holding this in my hand. Theo, you're the most awesome. And we'll be looking at pieces of that from underneath the microscope as well, because I bet our foraminifera are probably insane in there. So I don't know. Like, I feel like I've already had Christmas. I don't think I deserve anything more, but there's more in here. So I'll keep on uncovering. So it looks like we've got an awesome slab of agate here. And it's black. So I'm wondering if this is some of the wood, maybe from the Black Forest. Kyle, help me out. Ooh. Let me do that. Look at that, you guys. Not ugly. So good. You guys see like sunstone debris up there? Look at that cellular structure. How neat. That is cool. Just beautiful. All right. And let's take a look at the rind. Okay. The sun out of our eyes. Look at that. Very pretty. And it looks like a round, like a full round. ShamWow. Okay. Jeff says Jarek Yarek just got one and used it on his latest video and loved it. The Amberscape dude. Yeah, Yarek is a friend. In fact, he's been building a new house, and congratulations to him. And after he's done and the dust settles a little bit, he'll be back on the podcast. That will be amazing to hear from him. I know that he's gone totally next level with his fossil hunting. And it was something that we even talked about before when he was on the podcast. We were all, of course, just super duper jealous about his accessibility to be able to go and fish for the Baltic amber. And he was talking about how jealous he was to the accessibility of being able to go and look for the fossils. And now he is so doing it. So awesome. Another wood jamming. That's right, countryside for sure. Sorry, River is demanding something. What's up? Oh, I was just wondering, if this was the Blue Forest stuff, and it looks like a full round to me because it's totally encased in what looks like the rind. So pretty neat stuff. Yeah. Okay. So could be so pretty. I really, well, I guess I have water that I'm supposed to be drinking. Yeah, that looks blue foresty now that it's wet. Probably should have done that a long time ago, but that's my drinking water. So if I get really loopy, you guys, that's because I was supposed to be drinking that. It's really pretty. We were supposed to go here and go to the fossil beds in Kemmerer one more time, but we got rained out. And so I can't wait to go visit this. So pretty. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you again, Theo. So much goodness. There's like more than a few more things in here too. Oh my gosh. All right, so Montana agate globularity at its finest. Look at that. I love the bot windows that are like that look like it's gonna kiss you. Doesn't it look like? So let's get this one lit up. So yeah, hydrate. Still haven't cleaned any of his blue forest. Oh my gosh. And the other wood that you brought from the shop there in Kemmerer. Wow. Cool. We have something to look forward to from Kyle, big time. That's going to be awesome. Look at this thing. Look at like when they call it a glower. I don't think that, I don't think I haven't found a globby agate this big before. I've found agate, like seam agate, that's bigger. But like, this is, by beach standards, people do. I haven't. This is huge. So awesome. How cool. I'd have a hard time cutting this just because I'm so in love with, like, it's so big. It's just so cool just to hold. Like, might just, make it my pillow or something. Really like that. Oh, that's not pleasant. Sorry, guys. Yeah. All right, more awesome Montana agateness. He said that one of them might be good for iris, and I'm betting that this is the one because it's got I think if I'm paying attention and I'm learning stuff, which we always hope we are, sort of. I'm going to do that again. That when there's a creamy filling of quartz, and then you have the tight fortification lines creating the parallax, that's how you want to, that's like a good indication that there's a possibility for the iris. And so to compare it to the iris that we were looking at the beginning of the show, I think I almost got it to do some little bit of rainbow there. Maybe just the right amount. Yeah. So you can see what's going on here, like there's the creamy filling, and then you get the parallax going. Huh. I mean, like, Karen, stop playing with the iris agate. Get on with the show. And look at this potato. This is a golden potato, all full of sunny goodness. So I just feel my rock saw's pain. I wonder if I should just put it in a vise and use the 20 on it. just so that I don't have to do it on the 10 and save the blade. Because I'll lose more, obviously there'd be like a fatter kerf, but yeah, a little less pain. That's almost big enough to justify using the big saw. Yeah. Shrek lips. Oh, totally, Jeff. I love it. It is a Montana pebble. That's funny. Blind Squirrel Rocks. You're right. By Travis's standards, he's like, I don't know if I'm going to keep you. You're awfully small. Those will ruin a blade for sure. No kidding. I'm afraid. Like, I had no idea. The first batch of Montanas that Theo sent me, I thought I was just gonna slice them up like ham, in the deli. Like when you watch somebody just go brr, 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 brr. Oh gosh, no. And I thought we had cut agates. Like I've got, you know, graveyard point agate that I've done a bunch of slab into and that sort of thing. Like talk about having a good time. You know, it's always so beautiful to reveal what's going on in those stones. So I was just excited and I almost started not liking it. All right, so Al is here. Good to see you. Welcome in. You made it to this one. And it wasn't scheduled originally, and so I'm glad that we were able to have a live for you, Al, that you could come to. And thank you about, I didn't get back to you yet about your rose quartz. And I can't remember what else was mentioned in that comment, but thank you. And yeah, I'll get to that comment. It's just been really super busy as per always. Yeah, Lisa, they're definitely, we just need to add another, like, you know, above diamond, there's Montana agate, which is an 11 on the Mohs hardness scale for sure. Oh, don't worry that, like, if you did see, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Here's another one. You guys, I am beyond tripping. No way. It's another plate with the teeth. How in the world am I so lucky to, oh gosh. All right. Let's have a look at this here really quick. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that there's going to be a really quick to it, but I'll try not to dilly-dally, but look at that. Look at that already. Too close. Look at that. You guys. Ancient shark teeth. I don't have any shark teeth, you guys. Not a 0, not a 1 that I know of. I mean, Morny Mam Lambo says that I probably have some that I haven't found, and so does Kent. Like the probability, you know, is like there could be some like some of the concretion stuff. But I haven't located any. Oh my gosh, I want to, this is like such careful to touch because look, my finger was like right on that. What is that? Looks like wood or something. Oh, I absolutely adore. Like, what is that? Is that a vert? That looks like a vert. That is so a fish vert. Is that not a fish vert, you guys? Or a shark vert, even better. I swear, if that's a shark vert, you guys, I'm gonna cry. And look at how tiny, though. It's so little. Seriously, can we get a little bit closer? Anybody want to cast a vote on that? That is so flipping cool. No way. That or else is like an ancient acorn, right? Like it kind of looks like, oh, but here's another sort of similar. Oh my gosh, is there like a vert set in this death plate? Breathe. Okay, I'm gonna catch up a little bit in the chat and I'll just move this around like ever so gently. Start making grinding tools out of Montana agate, right, Kyle? Big time. Yeah, like everybody needs shark teeth in their life, right? Okay, moving over just a little bit so that we can see a little bit more. I obviously haven't looked at this yet completely. I am so wondering about those little divots, though. That looks so much like vert material. Dang fun. You got it. Oh, Laura, I just can't wait to go picking through this madness. Look at those little guys. What are those? What do you reckon those little guys are? Those little dots? This is my happy place. I love microfossils like so much. And I don't mean like, you know, these are small fossils. You guys know that I love to like look at stuff like this underneath the microscope and find like all the cool little critters. And you know that I found some critters that like became alive again. Those rotifers, that was so crazy. So like, yeah, there's just no end to the enjoyment and awe that this inspires. Okay, I'm supposed to be catching up on the chat and I'm doing a bad job. Like, what's that? What's that? That almost looks bony. Oh my gosh. Okay. Catching up on the chat. Rather find fossil crabs and fossil teeth over massive agates any day. You know what, Kyle? Like, nothing against agates, but I have to agree with you 110% on that one. Get one of those sifter scoop things and go to the beach and find some, right? You know, they're just not common on our particular beach, Jeff. Yeah, you'd think that, like, if you go through enough sand or something. It was just interesting. Ma'am Lambo was looking for teeth in, so like, for one thing, their time frame where he hunts is very similar to ours, and they find a lot of the same kinds of things. Other than we don't find crabs nor or penguins yet, she says yet. So he was digging at a spot, or digging into some material, and I was like, wow, that is so much like what we have. I wonder if, you know, there are teeth in, oh, that is so vert looking. That is like fish vert looking. No way. Wow, you guys. Whoa. Oh, like, is it possible that these are either like the fish verts or the actual, like, the verts from sharks are one of the things that actually, out of like this cartilaginous creature, do fossilize. And so you can find shark verts, and you can find, of course, the teeth. It would be insane if that is. Okay, moving on to, I can't even remember what I was thinking about, like yammering. And I'm supposed to be catching up on the comments too, but you guys can see how like undisciplined I am. There's another one. Oh, just, or is that the same one as before? No, I'm on the other side of this rock, I think. So, oh gosh, I'm gonna have a good time. All right, let's see, where are we? I need to move down. Looks like a belemnite above the tooth. You think so, Bob? I will definitely check it out. I don't know, like, this is like out of my realm of knowing stuff. Or, you know, there's like limpets and stuff like that, but this is the wrong, it seems like the wrong kind of material for it. They look like the little verts that we find here a bit. There are shark teeth in North Alabama. Very cool. Montana, I think. Pretty sure. Wild Kyle finds them in Florida. Yeah. Pay to dig, and they're pure silica black teeth. Beautiful. Crystal teeth. Neat. Looks like the eye of a newt. Thank you, kid. Wow, that sounds very cool. All right, you guys. I promise I'm going to stop geeking out on this so hard sometime in the next few seconds here. Oh, but that's just so cool. I just wanted to turn it back over, and, you know, here are some of the pieces of our original My Goodness Factor. That... And I believe that, and then there's that. You're so pretty. Hello. So verty. So, and then we want to know what that is too. Okay. Kyle, or rather Theo, seemed to know what species some of these things belonged to. So, wow, I can't believe he shared this stuff with me. I mean, not that, like, I can't believe it because I didn't think he was that generous. It's just that this is, like, how precious. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm not going to be getting over that anytime soon. I believe that this is some of that ironstone. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. Look at that. Wow, I think we can zoom out. There you go. Beautiful. And it was so cool to see that cab that I showed you earlier, like what happens when you cap it up. It's just incredible. And sorry about the yawn, you guys. Up late and then woke up early to get rolling today, and I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. So that one is going to be super fun to cut polish, and you guys all get to come along for the ride on that one. That will be the new blade for sure. Thank you, Theo, for that. All right, we got, I think this is another piece, even better. So I got a piece that I can like figure out how to work with it first. I love having the pieces that you can do some experimenting on before you feel like you're going to ruin something. This is odd. Hello, what are you? I feel like we're looking at a, are we looking at some, yeah, this feels like, yeah, that's ammonite. So this is part of a ammonite. And these are like that, those are the chambers, right? Inside. How cool. Nice. So wild. So wild that creatures are made like this. Love it. That's the shell. And yeah, there's, let me see if I can get that. There we go. Some ammonite there. This is a cool little specimen. Looks like, wow. Look at that ammonite go. Whoa. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Seeing the color there? That's cool. Hopefully the camera's picking it up. I can see it with my naked eyes. You know, what do they mean by, like, I guess, you know, if you were wearing binoculars or glasses, that would be unnaked eyes. But I always, like, you know, imagine your eyes with like a bathing suit on, or, you know, three-piece suit, like not naked. All right. Have a couple more here. Big old honker of some nice agate with white, which I love. It's kind of like that that blendy poured gooiness. That's awesome. Gorgeous. Who doesn't love that? It's a cool color right there too. Neat. That'll be fun to cut. See what's in there. Follow the beautiful gloopinesses. Yeah, especially if there's some more that like cherry color in there. Nom nom. Delicious. We've got what looks like some more petrified agatized wood. Those guys find so much pretty agate wood. It does make me jealous, but I'm so happy that I get to hold some in my hands. And this looks like a piece that I should cut, I think. That looks like it's got some fun inside. I like the color array. It's very, very different. Oh wait, did Theo just come in the house? Wait, what? Where? I saw a hey Theo. But I'm not seeing Theo. Am I looking at the wrong chat? Theo in the house. Is Theo himself, or is he just speaking through you? Oh, Theo, okay. Theo is Kyle. Ah, okay. Agonized wood. All right. You guys help me remember what the question that I had. Yeah, thank you for clarifying. You guys, I'm slow. I'm like looking at I'm looking at the rocks, devouring the rocks, and not keeping up with the chat. Theo is trolling. Yeah, right. Dude, countryside, you totally want to go to the Yellowstone River so badly. And dude, so do I. Yeah, Theo broke Karen and his phone. It's a possession. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Oh, Theo, you were so way too generous as far as the teeth go. And that is what I was referring to that I wanted to ask you. For one thing, do we know what some of these teeth... I can't believe that you gave me some of this. Thank you so much. I can't believe it. I'm like seriously still in disbelief that I'm holding this in my hand. I'm like just blown away. Like this is the best gift ever. And so, do we know what the rocks or the teeth are? Because it seemed like when you were making your video, you knew who belonged to some of these. And then Theo just became her favorite guy. Sonia, that's so sweet. Isn't it so true? So, from the Cretaceous, the shark teeth. Oh, okay. So here we go. Scapinorhynchus for most of those. I'm sure I said it right. Hey, Christy, you are popping in an amazing moment. Theo gave me an incredible gift box a few hours ago, and I'm opening it for the first time with all y'all here. And this death plate has Montana sharks. And also, Theo, I was wondering, like, is there a possibility that these little circles are verts? So they kind of look like the fish verts that we have here. Like, are they the shark verts by any chance? I do believe there is a Squalicorax in one of those. Well, I was thinking that myself as well. I'm just kidding. There's absolutely no way I know any of this. And so let me get the other one, because there's the close-up of that guy, and then there's this guy. I just can't still believe I'm holding this in my hand. And then there's this, which looks like a fossil vert to me. I'm going to put that down, and here's the other one. Since we have the star of the show that gifted these to me on hand to do some identification here. So there's that guy. There's also fish bones and reptile bones and some fish scales. Okay, so those are probably fish verts then. How cool. Eagle formation. 75 million years old. Oh my gosh, these are so cool. It is so awesome. You guys, yeah, Theo is super amazing for sharing this with me. and all of us, because we all get to share this together. So they are actually the negative from a crocodile's tooth. Really? Really? That's crazy. Yeah. So we got that. And that guy, that one's a really cool tooth right there. I love that. And I can't remember if this one had some of those like vert type things. I don't think so. But that's good to know, Theo, that like there are bones and things, because you know there was some stuff that looked like wood, of course. So maybe we're looking at some bone material here. That guy and that guy, that's like a through and through that comes through there. So I'm going to have the most fun. I mean, these guys have to kind of relive it because I'm reliving it for you, but like I'm going to relish as soon as I'm off of this live stream. I'm going to eat dinner and I'm going to just like relish going through these. And then it's going to be really fun to see what foraminifera are in the actual matrix. Like I bet you we got micro fossils like nuts in here. So I'm pretty sure that I'm firing up the, let's see, you guys can see part of the dirty studio here, past the drinks, past the jig for my faceting microscope right there under the hood. And that bad boy is like definitely coming out tonight to play, because there's going to be such fun stuff in here. I'm so excited. Not as excited as you guys. You guys get to go for a really super fun hunt tomorrow, but I'll be hunting here in this. Yeah, like what's that? What's that even? Oh my gosh, this is going to be so much fun. Hello. You guys are so cool. So pretty. Like looks like, you know, teeny weeny bones. There's just so much in here. It's like, that's my dream come true. I love material like that. Like that you just get to like go rock hounding like in a microscopic way. So cool. Cross section of a goblin shark tooth. Oh, that's so Friday the 13th. Perfect. It's a goblin shark tooth, you guys. Yep. That is the hollow from the root. Oh man. So cool. So amazing. This whole thing. Scapinorhynchus is a goblin shark. I'm sure I said it right again. Theo, beyond generous. Tiger Eye, good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. And I am beyond, I'm just blown away at your generosity with this, and congrats on what you found, by the way. And this guy, this ammonite, like I didn't know that the ammonite was like, this is the inside, isn't it? Isn't this the outside? Is that the inside? And there's ammonite on the inside as well? That is so cool. How amazing. What a neat specimen. Like there was just so much goodness in this. Not worthy. But I wanted to see what you found on the beach, and if you got stuff, and we'll definitely be augmenting what you have. I'll definitely be getting a good box coming your way. So just a little hookup today. All right. Hello. So you guys, let's see. Hopefully I didn't just knock us off of track. That was a generous amount of time, and I was gonna try to get to the contents of that crazy box back there, but I think that looking at Theo's box of goodies was way more fun, and so Like, how cool is this? So excited to play with all of these new rocks. You guys are definitely going to see more of a lot of it. Who knows? Maybe I don't even eat dinner tonight. I just play with the rocks. Look at me. I'm like not even like I'm down here doing this instead of like doing all of the proper live greetings. Thanks again for everyone hanging out on this auspicious Friday the 13th. Wish Theo and Kyle big luck for their incredible digs and houndingnesses this weekend. Let's see. Catching up really quick. You can either polish that or work the amylite. They look amazing either way. Oh my gosh. It's going to be hard for me to decide what to do with this stuff. You were 110% right about me like not pulling the trigger on wanting to polish amylite before, because it's so pretty and I don't want to ruin it. And that big chunk that you gave me that has all the red on it, I mean, it's so gorgeous. I'm so glad I have the cab. I'll make a special piece for myself, and then maybe someday I'll like work up the bravery to work that other piece or this piece here. They're so precious. It's so amazing to hold stuff like that in our hands. Thank you, Rachel, for being here. And Rachel is thanking Theo as well for sharing the gift box. And Dark Crystal Magic is asking another question. Can you suggest a good brand for tile saw blades? I don't know. I don't have a tile saw. There are some people here in the chat probably that could give you a great suggestion, and I'm going to read down and I'll bet you it's already there, because crowdsourcing, you guys are just so darn helpful as far as giving great advice to people. Yeah, thank you, Sonia. Super jackpot, says Bob's Rocks, and I agree with that. Not Kyle, but Theo says it is either a posterior scapano or a crow shark. Wow. This is so cool. I probably will have to get your help one more time as far as the identification on the different teeth, so that I can write it down and no, this one is definitely this, because I love that kind of identification when you can make your collection a little bit more museum quality. Of course, can't see him in person and not bring some goodies. Of course, Theo, just beyond generosity though. Thank you, Laura, for coming by and joining us, and happy hunting. Let me know if you have any other questions. You're welcome to leave me questions in any of the other comments, or comment here in the video, and we can keep on conversing about this stuff in the comments. And cheers from Northern California. Cheers back to you, countryside. And Boot, thank you for coming, and thank you, Lisa. It was so much fun hanging out with you guys on this gorgeous and now dark Friday night. Bob's Rock says Bosch blades for his saw, and I would trust Bob for sure. Someone on the beach next week, maybe, Laura. I didn't know it was going to be that soon. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we should converse about that. Cool, Theo. Yeah, wishing you the best of luck this weekend. Thank you for the help with the identifications. And Sandmaker, this was a box of it also. He's taken over Kyle's phone, so you might be a little bit confused there. Good to you, Sonia. Cheers to you and your loved ones and anybody that needs it. Steinkern, happy travels to all of you traveling this weekend. Stay warm, stay safe, and we will catch you next week for the Rockhound podcast. There will not be a live sale tomorrow from Kyle, nor on Sunday. And so hopefully some of us will get our editing business taken care of so that we can go ahead and have a premiere for a video or something like that. So we'll figure something out. I'm sure we'll see you around. Also, Agate Dad has a 24/7 chat that's going on all the time for the Rockhounds, and so we can see y'all over there for that. But love you. This community is awesome. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you on the next live stream. Cheers. And have a wonderful weekend.